Child of God, there is a stirring in the spirit right now. The clock is striking 3:03, and heaven is not silent. The alarm has sounded. The angels are moving. This is your divine moment to stay alert, stay ready. What you've been praying for is closer than it looks. What felt delayed is now on approach. You've cried. You've waited. You've watched others receive, but now heaven is whispering your name. God has not forgotten the prayers you whispered at midnight. He has not overlooked the silent dreams you tucked beneath your pillow. This is the moment the vision begins to stir, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, though it tarry. Wait for it, it will surely come. Habakkuk 2:3. Can you feel it? There's a divine countdown in motion. Not in fear, but in holy expectation. This is not a coincidence. You didn't find this message by accident. You were led here, drawn here, appointed for this very moment. Because heaven has a message. You're about to walk into what you've been praying for. And when the doors open, you won't have time to get ready. You must stay ready. This message is not hype. It's not hope alone. It is heaven's gentle nudge. Child, the time is near. Don't let weariness steal your readiness. Let your spirit stay alert. Stay positioned. Because what's been promised is on the move. You've held it together when everything around you was falling apart. You've smiled through silent heartbreak, clapped for others while your own hands felt empty. You've watched doors swing open for people who didn't pray half as hard as you did. You've sat in rooms where your presence felt invisible, wondering if anyone, if even God, still remembered you were waiting. There were days you didn't ask for a miracle, just a sign, just a whisper that you weren't forgotten. But instead, all you got was more silence, more delay, more time spent watching people walk ahead of you while you stood still, quietly hoping, silently breaking. You've whispered prayers in the dark that no one knows about. You've laid in bed, staring at the ceiling, asking God, why not me? Why not now? The ache has been real. The delay has been heavy. And some days, it's taken all your strength just to keep hoping. And yet you kept showing up. You kept believing. Even if just a little, even if just enough to whisper a tired prayer. And that alone matters. Heaven saw it. Heaven counted every tear, every breath of faith you held onto when it felt like the promise was passing you by. You've cried in secret. You've celebrated others while grieving your own timeline. But listen now, child of God, this waiting hasn't been in vain. You haven't missed it. You haven't been skipped. You're not too late. You're not too broken. This is not the end of your story. The very pain you've carried is proof that you still believe something better is coming. And it is. You are on the edge of something holy. Something long awaited. And the same God who saw you crying behind closed doors is the one preparing to open doors no one will be able to shut. There's something sacred about the waiting. It doesn't feel like it at first. It feels frustrating, even cruel. But heaven doesn't waste delay. God doesn't withhold out of punishment. He withholds to prepare. What you thought was rejection was really redirection. What felt like silence was actually strategy. You haven't been waiting to be forgotten. You've been waiting to be formed. God has been working in the background, not just on what's coming, but on who you're becoming. The waiting season has been training your eyes to see differently, your heart to trust more deeply, and your faith to hold on when feelings tried to let go. You weren't falling behind. You were being refined. Delay didn't mean denial. It meant destiny was being sharpened. Romans 8:28 isn't just a verse. It's been your reality. All things work together for good to them that love God. Not just the good things. All things. The delay. The detours. The disappointments. All of it has been shaping a version of you that is ready to carry what you once could only dream of. And now heaven is whispering, you are not behind. You are right on heaven's schedule. The version of you who started praying this prayer is not the same person who will walk into the answer. You've grown. You've healed. You've stretched. You're being positioned. The delay wasn't God being distant. It was God being deliberate. So hold your head high, not in pride, but in divine awareness. You haven't missed anything. What's meant for you has been preserved, protected, and perfectly timed. God is getting you ready for what you prayed for. And when it comes, it will make sense why it had to take this long. Why you were waiting. Heaven was working. Even when it looked like nothing was moving, everything was being aligned behind the veil. The delay wasn't an activity, it was divine intricacy. God has been orchestrating things you couldn't see, arranging names you didn't know, and preparing rooms you've never entered. The silence wasn't abandonment, it was strategy. Heaven doesn't move at random. There is a sequence in the spirit, a holy choreography unfolding behind the curtain of your life. You didn't see it, but God has been stitching your answered prayer with golden thread, carefully, beautifully, perfectly. He's been aligning the hearts of those connected to your destiny. He's been softening atmospheres and preparing environments. There are places already set for your feet to stand. There are appointments already written in the schedule of eternity. Isaiah 64:4 says, God works for those who wait for Him. That's what's been happening all along. God has been working while you've been waiting. And He hasn't just been preparing things for you, He's been preparing you for those things. Every setback was a setup. Every no was protecting the yes that's coming. Every unanswered prayer was making room for the right one. So, don't mistake silence for stillness. Heaven is never idle. You're not being ignored. You're being intricately included in a bigger picture. And when the curtain lifts, when the moment unfolds, you'll look back and see it. God wasn't late. He was thorough. He wasn't distant. He was detailed. And soon, you'll walk into something so divinely timed, you'll whisper, only God could have done this. I heard you the first time. Before the words ever reached your lips, I knew the longing in your heart. I caught every tear, counted every breath, and stood by every silent prayer you thought went unnoticed. You've never been out of my sight. Not once. Not for a moment. I am not a God who forgets. The dream I placed in you, I still remember it. I still intend to fulfill it. You've questioned, did I miss it? Did I mess it up? But hear me now, nothing can cancel what I have spoken over your life. What I started, I will finish. What I promised, I will perform. The waiting wasn't a punishment, it was protection. I've been shaping you in the silence, maturing you in the stillness, teaching you how to walk by faith, not just by sight. Isaiah 41:10 is your anchor. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. You are not alone in this. You never were. I've walked beside you through every dark valley, every sleepless night, every season of hiddenness. And now the time is near. I am unfolding what I reserved for this hour. Stay close. Stay ready. Because I, the Lord your God, have not forgotten you. I have remembered. And what I remember, I redeem. Get ready. What's coming is not small. It's not ordinary. It's not delayed any longer. There's a shift taking place in the spirit, and God is moving with sudden force. You're about to walk into rooms you didn't apply for. Conversations are being held in your favor. Resources are being released, hearts are being turned, and closed doors are beginning to unlock. It will happen quickly. It will happen unmistakably. What you've prayed for is not just coming, it's coming suddenly. This is a divine fulfillment moment. You've waited in faith, and now heaven is declaring the time is now. This won't just be an answer, it will be a demonstration of God's glory in your life. He's not just answering you quietly, He's about to announce your breakthrough loudly. The thing you thought would never shift is about to break wide open. The area where you felt the most warfare is where you're about to see the most favor. And you won't have to force it. It will flow. Ephesians 3:20 is singing over you. Now unto Him who is able to do exceedingly, abundantly above all that we ask or think. This is that verse made visible. Not just enough, but overflow. Not just restoration, but elevation. You were not forgotten, you were reserved. And now, what's been stored up is about to be released. The heavens are full, and your name is written on the blessing that's about to touch down. Stay ready. Your moment is not just coming. It's already on the way. You are not just surviving. You are still chosen, still covered, still called. In the seasons where you felt invisible, you were still God's beloved. When you wondered if anyone saw you, heaven never stopped watching over you. The world may have overlooked you, but favor never left you. You didn't miss your moment. You've been marked for one. The lies that told you you're not enough, too late, too flawed, those were never God's voice. Heaven does not speak in shame. You are not disqualified. You are not disowned. You are divinely designed and intentionally planted. The hand of God is still on your life. Your name is still being spoken in holy places. And the very thing you thought disqualified you is the place where grace will show up most powerfully. Your story is not over. It's not too late to see beauty rise from brokenness. You are not a mistake in motion. You are a miracle unfolding. The chapters ahead will carry joy, redemption, and wonder. You are not forgot. You are favored. Heaven is still invested in your outcome, and the glory of the latter days will be greater than the former. Keep your eyes up. You are not at the end. You are just getting started. There's a moment when the Spirit knows it's time. This is that moment for you. Not a coincidence, not a casual message, but a divine summons. If your heart feels stirred, if your spirit is leaning in, then heaven is calling you to respond. Let this be more than words. Let it be a declaration. Let it be your faith saying, I'm ready. Type 333 if you know your next season is here. Type 111 if you believe this is your 303 moment. Type 555 if you're ready to fully say yes to God's plan. This is not for show. It's for surrender. When you respond in faith, heaven marks it. You're not just agreeing with a message. You're aligning with the move of God. God, I've waited. I've wept. I've worshipped when I didn't understand. But even in the silence, I've still believed you were near. I'm not asking for a perfect path, just for your presence to go with me. I'm not asking to be spared the process, only that you carry me through it. Now, I'm ready. Ready for what you've prepared. Ready for what you've promised. Ready to trust you like never before. I release my timeline. I lay down my fears. I open my heart and lift my hands to heaven. Lead me. Guide me. Make me steady. And when the moment comes, give me the courage to step into it fully. In your perfect time, I will walk boldly into the promise. Amen.